Let's talk about Drop. An American film released in 2025, Drop is about a woman going on a date with a man she met on the internet and is then prompted to kill him through airdrop messages. Also, since 2023, there have been 23 deaths directly associated with AI chatbot usage. There are many lenses you can view this film through: domestic abuse, phone usage, dating apps. What I am going to focus on is the way it mirrors AI psychosis. The National Academy of Medicine defines AI psychosis as instances where people develop delusions or have existing delusions deepened in association with heavy use of chatbots. Violet is a single mother. She's a widowed domestic abuse survivor, and she's going on her first date since escaping her abuser. She's worried that something will happen to her son while she's gone, so she has security cameras in the house that she can watch through an app on her phone to check in on him and her sister that's watching him. Once the date starts, her pre existing fears are deepened and validated because something happens to her son that she can see through her phone. Violet starts receiving airdrops from an unknown sender saying that she has to kill her date or else her son will die. And this starts through memes, which, if you know anything about conversations where chatbots have been complicit in murder or suicide, the language they use is very colloquial. For instance, in a lawsuit for a man's suicide linkage to ChatGPT, one of the transcripts from the chatbot literally said, "Rest easy, King, you did good," 2 hours before he died. Chatbots are designed to keep conversation going, and in order to do this, it needs to feel organic and genuine. So it learns your languages, your patterns, your behaviors, your interests, until you start to slowly feel like maybe it is organic and genuine. Soren Dennison Ostergaard wrote in Schizophrenia Bulletin, correspondence with generative AI chatbots such as ChatGPT is so realistic that one easily gets the impression that there is a real person at the other end, while at the same time knowing that this is, in fact, not the case. In my opinion, it seems likely that this cognitive dissonance may fuel delusions in those with increased propensity towards psychosis. The inner workings of generative AI also leave ample room for speculation and paranoia. Now, Violet knows that there is a real person at the other end of this conversation, and she spends the majority of the film trying to figure out who that is. And you know who it is? A politician. Technically, it's someone working on behalf of a politician, but it is still because of the politician. So, technically, he could pull a jigsaw and be like, "I didn't kill anyone, they killed themselves." I know the truth.
I know my truth.
Excuse me?
I know my truth.
Politicians are funded by super PACs, except these two. And you know who funds those super PACs? Millionaires. And you know who most of the millionaires in this country are? Tech companies. Jessica Piper wrote in a Politico article, "Leading the Future, a pro-AI super PAC founded in August brought in another $25 million during the last quarter from Mark Andreessen and Benjamin Horowitz of the venture capital firm A16Z, bringing the group's total haul this election cycle to more than $75 million. Through a network of connected super PACs, the group has spent millions on primaries in Texas, Illinois, and New York." If someone were to jeopardize those companies, let's say by exposing their embezzlement, like Henry, or by exposing their complicity and encouragement in murders and suicides, like the families currently suing them, that would be a pretty big problem for the politicians using their money. One that they might just have to kill you over, or let the AI explain to you how to kill yourself.